If your New Year's resolution is to learn how to crochet, let me give you a little roadmap of how to learn how to crochet in 1 week. Day 1, you're keeping it simple. You're going to the store and you're collecting your materials. You can go to Walmart, Joann's, Michael's, anywhere you want to and buy your materials. I'm gonna put a little screenshot of all the materials I suggest if you're a beginner crocheter. And then also you could order online if you want to and just keep it simple. Put it in your Amazon cart and just have it shipped to your house. So day 2, you're just going to learn the basic terminology of crochet. You're going to learn how to hold your hook properly and how to do some basic stitches. Here are some stitches and terms I suggest that you look up on YouTube. Work your way from the top to the bottom because the top is kind of your foundation, and then as you work down, you'll learn how to build on your foundation rows. Also, on day 2, you're not really working on projects. You're going to work on making like squares, circles, anything basic. You're not really working on like a whole stuffed animal. Work on something simple, and then you're going to work your way up on the next day. So day 3, I want you to write down the terminology that you've learned, and then in parentheses, you're going to write the abbreviation for that terminology. So for example, I'm going to put an example right here. For single crochets, it's SC in parentheses. And if you're trying to read a pattern, they're just going to write SC, and you're going to be super confused if you don't know what SC means. So really memorizing the abbreviations or keeping them for a reference in a notebook is going to really benefit you when trying to read patterns or learn from YouTube tutorials. So for day 4, you're focusing on creating your first project. You're going to focus on making something really tiny so you can get the satisfaction from creating it instead of making something big and then messing up and it's a whole big deal. So for beginners, I suggest doing coasters, bookmarks, or dishcloths. Look up a tutorial on YouTube and see if you can follow along with it. If you want it to be not as, talking as quickly, then you can put it on a smaller speed, like 0.5. But you can also change the speed if you want it to be faster to 2x. But I suggest watching your YouTube tutorials at a smaller speed so you can understand what is happening and you can actually see the stitches being done for your project. For day 5, you're going to go in your notes app and you're going to create a list of projects that you want to complete, or you can write it out on paper. I want you to start writing what you want to complete. Let's say a blue scarf, and then go find a YouTube tutorial and copy that link and paste it into your list. So you're just going to create a running list of all the projects you want to complete. Remember, keep it simple at first. After a few days, you can work your way up to maybe a hat or a scarf, something that's going to be more time consuming. But yeah, that's all the tips I have right now. But if you have any questions or suggestions, you can drop them in the comments. And as always, happy crocheting, y'all.